Non-binary bros, we are doing the wizards again. Wahoo.
Wahoo.
My brothers and I have discussed your delicious request.
That's right, we were dealing with the mongoose.
Yes, we love the Mongai.
With their Wolverine claws.
Mm-hmm.
So, Master, much as I want to join you, so how about I just head back to
I love how she does not want to. You know what? I cannot blame her for not wanting to deal with this shit.
Yeah.
I was doing some quests earlier today, and I had like 2 followers, both on the left-hand side of my screen. It was very annoying.
Is there a weird beeping, screeching sound from either of you guys?
Mm-mm.
No.
Nope.
Okay, I'm hearing a sound that sounds like, kind of like a fire alarm dying.
Oh.
That's definitely not from us.
I was gonna say, well, I'm not hearing that, so...
I don't know. I've only heard it like twice so far.
Huh. Strange.
And it's like, they took a long enough gap to be like,
Huh.
Is it done?
I'm by the djinn that we need to fight.
Yeah, me too. You want me to port to you?
Sure.
I will port to Quinn.
Haha, join me.
A win.
Oh yeah, did you do the house, the quest where you get this shitty sandcastle? Like,
yeah, I loved the shitty sand castle quest. It was hilarious.
Yeah, that's the one who gave me a plus 240 fire trap. That was not fun. He did like 1,700 damage to me.
Ow.
Ooh.
In one hit, yeah.
Yikes.
Was not pretty.
That's sort of fascinating to me because I don't think I had that much trouble with it on either of the wizards I've done that quest on.
Well, the trap gets 20% increased for each pip that goes into making the trap.
Mm.
So you got really unlucky.
I got really unlucky. I had to take a long time to, because I always do shadow hits, and I always have to do quite a few blades and auras and traps to do enough damage to kill.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So. Yeah, I think it's impressive that I am managing to ride a bike on the sand.
Yeah, it's not easy.
That is impressive.
So Emma and I are continuing to watch Deep Space Nine.
Yeah.
It has gotten to the point where I started drawing the characters.
I've drawn Leaf into the hyperfixation.
And I'm not hyperfixating, but I was like, this would be fun to draw as like cartoony characters.
Yee.
So I drew Dax last night, and then I was gonna draw Bashir as Bashir, but then I couldn't get his twink ass legs right, so I made him a fish.
Yeah, so now it's Mermaid Bashir.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you actually
look
at the actor's proportions, he's got weirdly long. I mean,
he's got really long legs, and
yeah.
I didn't have any like pose references pulled up, so
yeah.
Okay, I'm ready to go if you guys are.
Are we talking to?
I'm ready.
She needs to talk to people, I think. But yeah, we are in the middle of a two-parter on Aerith.
Yeah, bad shit is happening.
Bad shit is happening.
It's a little unclear. The precise nature of the bad shit is actually a little unclear.
I think Cisco is just having a mental breakdown.
Yeah, either Cisco is having some sort of psychological break, or the changelings are invading.
Or both.
Or both. Unclear which one.
So. Yeah.
Yeah.
How was your Valentine's Day?
It was good. We kicked ass.
We kicked ass and took names. And we watched Pride and Prejudice and Zombies.
Yeah.
Which has facilitated Leaf being like,
right,
I'm now fascinated what the plot is without zombies, so we're gonna watch the BBC miniseries
Yeah.
next.
Yes!
Yes! See? I want you to know that
Cool.
both Rachel and my parents are going to be delighted by this development.
I gather.
My father less so
have-
than my mother, but my mother is obsessed with Jane Austen,
Okay.
as evidenced by my
Did
name.
she write Pride and Prejudice?
Jane Austen, yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
Did she?
Yeah.
Was she
Which
the one
reminds
who
me, I
wrote
still
Jane
need to
Eyre, or
watch-
was it someone else?
no, that's one of the Brontes.
Someone
Okay.
else.
That was Charlotte Bronte. Okay. Just they're both Jane, which is why I get them mixed up.
No.
Which reminds me that I need to watch my copy of Mansfield Park.
Oh yeah.
I have something rented, and I need to watch it before it expires.
I'm not
Yep.
sure I've watched Mansfield Park. I've watched a version
Don't
of
know
Mansfield
that.
Park actually. I've watched a
I forget
lot
what
of
year.
Jane Austen adaptations. Not as many as my father, but a lot.
I'm not.
Well, right
not-
now, my main focus is there's multiple versions of Agatha Christie's Miss Marple.
Mhm.
And there is a very important but minor distinction of there is a series called Marple, and then there is a series called Miracle, made by two different British TV companies, a decade apart. So
As you do.
I've seen the Marple series, which was pretty solid. I liked it. They did hit a point where they ran out of Marple of stories with Marple in it.
Yeah.
So then they just other Agatha Christie's. Oh, whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, sick.
Snake.
You're welcome very much. Now,
Snake.
Snake.
if you don't mind, I have to get
So then they just
Nah.
took other Agatha Christie books
by.
and plopped her into them with mixed results.
Fair enough.
And they also had to recast the main actress because the original one was getting too old.
Uh,
Um,
Wouldn't be hard.
so
A lot of power. All right.
it's a mixed bag. Some of them are better than others.
That's fair.
And we are now halfway through the first episode of the Miss Marple series, which was made a decade earlier by the BBC.
Right.
I like it so far, although there are elements of the more recent one that I like more because the recent one had more creative liberties and like you read the books, you know the rough plot, but the actual perpetrator is going to be changed a little bit
Right.
to make it more interesting.
yeah.
They did not do that in this one. My mother does not like the new one because she thinks the lady mumbles too much. So I'm sitting there like, okay, do you dislike the actress and the choices, or are you just annoyed because you can't hear anything?
Yeah, watching historical drama with my mother can be sort of a mixed bag because sometimes she's like fine, like because like the historical inaccuracies can be done well enough or in such a way where she's okay with it. Like Bridgerton, she's like, okay, the historical inaccuracies are part of the point, so it's fine. But like sometimes you watch an adaptation with her and she's like, I can't take it anymore. Look at their cups. Like she's losing and she can't cope anymore. Oh my god, it's pre-Columbian exchange and they're drinking hot chocolate. Kill me now.
I'm just distracted that this snake has teeth. Like the giant statue that we're in.
Snakes have teeth.
They do? I thought they just had fangs.
Are fangs not teeth?
I mean, yeah, but it has fangs and teeth.
I don't know. It's not breaking my immersion, to be honest.
It is breaking mine. See?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's how snake mouths work.
I've not previously considered this question.
It's not that I don't believe you, but I think they do have serrations on the sides of their
I
jaw.
mean, serrations are different than teeth, and these are very clearly teeth.
My apologies.
Well, okay, first of all, I would argue that they
I also think you're
could
thinking of
be
geese, Emma.
serrated.
What?
I think you're thinking of geese.
No, I mean, geese do as well, but snakes have to swallow things somehow, and so they need traction to pull it down.
That's true.
Like geese.
True. Also, Alex is here. Hello, Alex. He's been here for 15 streams in a row. That's really impressive. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Back to snake talk.
Yeah, like, okay. Like, things that don't have teeth still need a way to swallow.
I mean, yeah.
So they have to be able to grip with their mouth first.
Let me Google it.
I could be wrong.
You could just
but
look
I
in
was
the
under
chat.
the impression they still
Chat
have.
has not posted yet.
It depends on the snake, I think. Some of them have more obvious tooths, and some just have the
A to
fangs.
Z animal. What are snake teeth called? So yes, I think they do have. Yes,
Ha!
snake teeth. What they're called and what
I
makes them
dropped
special.
I dropped an image in chat.
Oh, your chat. This chat. Oh yes. Okay. Yes.
Yes!
I thought you meant like Twitch chat.
No. Thank you, Rachel.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Damn. I have been proven incorrect.
I am 2 for 2 on you guys not hearing / listening to me today.
Oh, chat can mean multiple
We've been
things.
on stream for...
I assume you meant Twitch
I mean,
chat.
I guess, and I understand why your brain went there, but when historically have we dropped images or references anywhere except Wizard Chat?
I mean, you haven't, but I thought you meant that like someone had been posting about it, and Twitch chat is the one that I always have right next to my face.
Love the mammoth, by the way, Rachel.
Thank you. No. I am praying for a good night's sleep tonight.
I believe in you.
And I would like to stop waking up inexplicably an hour before my alarm goes off.
Hazel,
Ooh,
no.
that's
Ice
not good.
cream is not for you. Sorry.
All right, Kestrel.
I'm sorry. There was a
There's
cat in my
storm
trying
here.
to lick my ice cream bowl, and that could not be allowed. And for once, it wasn't even Ivan. I'm here now.
One
We
of the
might have
other
to do this
cats
fight twice.
revealed-
Hi, Hazel. She also is looking a little fluffier today.
We didn't get the boss.
That's unfortunate.
Oh no!
Yeah.
That sucks.
This world in particular seems very like focused on only bringing in like as many people as run in initially.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also, is this?
Well, like we've missed the boss like half a dozen times, don't you think?
Yeah. Also, is this spell circle really bright?
Yeah, it is a little weirdly bright.
It does seem like it's
I think the issue
Now
is
you
there's a
mention
lighting
it,
because the room is dim
Yeah.
and the spell circle always has the same lighting.
Yeah.
It's lit normally,
Mhm.
but the room around it is dark.
That would
it's
explain
just
it.
contrast.
Mhm.
So yeah, we do not have the heat on right now. It is 75 in our apartment.
Everyone else appears to have their heating cranked up to 110.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm happy, actually. This is the right temperature for me.
I am overheated.
Yeah, Leaf is overheated, and
I am less overheated now that I'm no longer up around and doing shit, but
I have a blanket over my lap, and I'm wearing long sleeves, and Leaf is like, it's too hot.
yeah. I mean, also part of it is I think that when I am feeling poorly because of my long COVID, my natural temperature is elevated,
Mm-hmm.
which is not helping.
Yeah.
So
Okay, I have the boss now.
Beautiful.
But yeah, we
You've done
finished
it.
our 7-hour combat yesterday.
Yeah, it literally took us 7 hours to finish a fight.
It was insane.
But we did it.
We did it and we won.
We did not think we were going to win. Well, and it was so, like,
It was close.
so for context, this was a fight where it was it was an extreme encounter, which in Pathfinder means that there's a 50-50 chance of whether or not you're going to win or lose.
Yup. Like, this is kind of usually the fight where you're either, like, it is built for you to be able to lose or win for the plot.
Yeah.
Like, the only other extreme level encounter I've done, our GM specifically had an out for us when it looked like we were losing.
Yeah.
And told us, hey, you should run.
Right.
So
it was that sort of thing. Basically, this wasn't a fight to the death. This was just like hey, it's an exhibition match. But our GM, I think, kind of assumed that we were going to win or lose pretty quickly.
oh yeah, no, Ellie straight up was like, yeah, I expected you guys to either win or lose within the first couple rounds.
But unfortunately, our cockroach-like tenacity meant that
7 rounds later.
7 rounds later, we were still alive. It literally came down to like single-digit hit points.
Yeah, and
differences.
for context, a normal Pathfinder fight round, like a normal Pathfinder combat round, like an entire combat is like 2 to 3 rounds normally.
Yeah.
This was a combat with 12 different people being run.
Yeah. So normally you have about 6 people and 6 characters in combat.
Yeah.
And it lasts about 2 or 3 rounds.
Yeah. Which is maybe half hour to 45 minutes.
This was 4 times larger than that.
Yeah. So each individual round took like at least a half hour.
But our GM at the end was like, well, now I'm going to have to fuck with the actual tournament to make sure that this doesn't happen in the tournament.
Yeah. To be fair, I don't think it will. The people that we fought are like intended to be the only ones at your level. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, I want to beat Persephone up.
That would be fun.
That would be fun to fight a god.
Rush Persephone.
But yeah.
I'll stay to keep the gate open. Taffy will help you get into the prison.
You throw the switch and the massive gears
We had fun.
begin to
It was an anime fight.
Inside, you hear the serpentine
Do we all have to use the lever?
I think so.
Probably. Yep. We all do.
It looks like we do.
Of course we do. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah, I want you to know that my parents were like, on Friday, they were like, yeah, it's the least we could do to let you talk about Deep Space Nine because we figure Leaf could use a break. And I'm like, man.
Yeah, because I'm getting it from 2 people.
Yeah.
I'm also getting it from my dad.
Oh, yeah. Leaf's dad is almost as
yeah,
obsessed as
I
I
forgot
am
about that.
right now. So,
I mean, my dad always hyperfixates on stuff.
yeah.
So, and you know, I listen to him hyperfixating on stuff.
Yeah.
Wizard, this is Snake Plissken, the only one who's
Stan Boa.
So let me
Yeah.
get this straight. I take you back into that snake.
We're breaking into prison.
Yep. Snake Plissken.
Why are we breaking into prison?
Respect me, Mongu.
Is that your
For the
answer?
high-risk, gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. First, we need the prison blueprints. Architect.
Ah, we have a deal. I'll sneak down and scout
Cool.
out the prison. You two get the architect's location from the vial.
Hello, Snake Plissken.
This is also a reference, by the way.
Oh, to what?
Oh, God.
Escape from New York.
That's it. It's like, what's the name of the thing?
Nick Plissken is the name of the main character.
Ah.
With a snake tattoo and an eye patch.
Yeah.
I am ready to fight Street Vipers if you guys are.
All right, let's fight Street Vipers.
And not get the boss.
I walk
Let's not fight Cobra.
Love the random street mooks having the architectural plans to the prison.
They're more learned than they appear.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Mooks is a good
Either
word.
that or
Looks is a
architects
good
are more thuggish than they appear.
Yeah. Ivan is being a cat in the kitchen. Suspicious.
Yeah, the cats are suspicious.
They're very sus.
Leaf and I have finally caved and put a shower curtain over the bed, though.
Yep.
We couldn't fucking deal with it anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I couldn't. Leaf was prepared to cave several weeks ago.
Yes, I was.
I was like, I really don't want to. That seems super inconvenient. And then I was like, all right, fuck it.
Yeah.
But it seems to be working. Hazel peed on the shower curtain once and seems to have determined that it was sufficiently unpleasant that she does not wish to do it again.
Yep. And then Emma didn't notice the pee on the shower curtain and then got pee on the bed anyways.
Well, yeah.
Oh.
Well, the problem is that it all rolled off when I started to roll up the shower curtain.
Onto my half of the bed.
Yeah.
I thought it was. I was frustrated at that night, but I thought, looking back on it, I think it's more funny than anything.
Yeah, I felt bad about that, but it was like, oh.
Which is good, because we're going to need to order more of that cat spray soon.
Well, maybe not.
Hopefully not.
Maybe it's over.
Hopefully not. I mean, we've still got like a solid third of the bottle left.
Yeah. Maybe the worst is behind us.
Hopefully. And I got Hazel in at the new vet. I think she's turning 11 this year.
What?
I think so. Because she's 10 right now, isn't she?
No.
No?
You told me she was like 8 last year.
I need to check her records. I don't know how old my cat is.
You were like, you were telling me she was 7 2 years ago when I adopted Ivan.
Yeah.
So that she was 8 last year, so that would make her 9 this year.
9 this year?
Not 11. I mean, that's not that far off, but like...
So 9, and then she's turning 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, no, that sounds right.
Unless you're like... Yeah, unless you've been way off this whole time.
No, I don't think so. I think I've just been bad at keeping track. But I was looking at her records, and in like 3 years ago, she was like 7.
Okay.
So she's turning 9. Turning 10.
Yeah.
That sounds right. Okay.
Ivan will be turning 4 this year.
Big boy.
An old man.
Years are hard.
What?
Years, keeping track of years and oldness is hard.
Linear time is hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that with myself.
Oh, yeah.
I had a couple people ask me my age in the past couple weeks, and I had to like do the mental calculations of like, okay, what year is it?
Like, I legit don't know
When
how
was
old I am
I
most of the time
born?
anymore. I have to like do the mental math, and it's like I have to keep track for 2 of us now.
Well, yeah. Luckily for me, I was born in 2000, so it's easy.
Yeah.
The problem is that sometimes I forget that my birthday is in December, so I'm not 26 yet.
Yeah. Hi,
Yeah.
sir.
I remember as a child making fun of my dad for having to think about it for a minute. I apologize for that now, Dad. I see now.
Yeah.
And it's even worse because all of us, it's mostly just a matter of like, what year is it? And then you take a couple away from that,
Yeah.
depending on
Yeah.
how old you are, what year you were born, where in the year you are.
Yeah. Like, it's
But
not
like our
that hard.
parents fully just had to do some mental math,
Yeah, like, it...
like some mental algebra.
Yeah. Like,
Can't trust that.
at the risk of revealing my father's age, he was born in 1968. That is not an easy year to do math from.
Yeah.
I didn't scout it out. It is an atrocity. I do not even
Same year as the moon landing.
Yeah, well, they don't call it Tetris.
Tetris.
For nothing. And the
Not.
snake responsible is architect and
But he has the blueprint.
Anybody else want to do the cantrip chest?
I can. I leveled up. Fuck yeah.
So go to it.
I can do the picture.
Nice. It's
Yeah.
up here in a weird location.
Oh, yeah. I love the cantrip chests. They're so weird. I feel like they are
Yeah.
not well designed. Like, the spawn algorithm sucks.
Nice.
I wish that you would still get the rewards if you either logged out or went to a different realm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because it means that most of the time I don't, like, the best way to do them would just be you activate them, and if someone else comes by, I get that they kind of want it to be a bonus for people traveling together.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Eh.
I think this
Given
is...
how yeah.
Sorry, I'm distracted by that we're in a cool underground snake.
Yeah.
It's a cool area.
Very good point.
This is a cool area.
It's got unique vibes too. It's very green, but not like a chrysalis bug green.
Yeah.
It's not enough to wait. Is that snake pleased?
All right, let's see if I grab the boss this time.
Well, I appreciate you
No.
giving me this opportunity. Apprehending you
Fuck!
restore my standing.
We're not allowed to fight the boss.
No bosses ever.
Us.
Sad.
Maybe next time we just all run in together.
That's what we should
Yeah,
be
that's probably
doing.
Yeah.
I think that's
Or
the,
see if
This would require
Joining
you
a
guys to wait
group
for me,
would
though.
True. Oh, I just need
and
three
we
of
don't
us.
necessarily know what order we're going to wind up in.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
The reason we haven't historically run in at the same time is because we have a particular order we
like,
try to.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we may have to just accept that that's not gonna work for this world.
How far into the world are we?
I don't know.
I have
can,
no idea.
Pretty long.
Yeah, I don't feel like we're... Like, I still would feel like we've got, like, a decent amount of plot left, but...
Yeah, well, there's a lot left. For sure
Yeah.
there is. But I don't know, are we like 20% in? I'm not sure.
I think it's more than 20%, I
Oh,
feel
what?
like. But,
I would guess.
I
maybe like
do
50
remember
or
that about
60?
halfway through, we've got kind of a big standoff type thing that we haven't done yet.
And we haven't like interacted with the big guy.
Well, yeah, that's my point.
Yeah.
There will be a big standoff with the guy.
Sorry, Alex just noticed that the snake friend guy is a reference.
Yes.
Hi, Ivan.
Mm-hmm.
He's licking his toes.
How? Okay, the snake guy has a tattoo. How do you tattoo a snake?
I feel like you just paint it every day.
Very carefully.
Like you can just like dye the scales, and then when you shed, you put it on again.
But the whole point of a
Tattoo is to be permanent. Yeah.
right? So like, I feel like that's not really a tattoo.
I mean, it's not. But if you're regrowing,
Could you inject it below the scale into the skin?
I don't know. Would that show through
What
the
about
scales?
magic?
I don't
their
know.
skins though.
What?
What about magic?
Oh yeah, right, magic.
I mean, I feel like it's more like doing like hair dye than anything.
You might be right. It might be different for snakes.
Oh, in case you're
Fight
curious,
me, fight me, fight me, fight me, fight me, fight me.
the Alistair plush is coming along well. I am about to attach his arms next.
Yee.
Gave him that snatched waist.
Very important for all has-been hotel characters.
Yeah.
The slutty waist.
Anyway,
We are 56% of the way through this world.
damn.
Are we?
Really? That's farther
Yep.
than I thought.
We are on quest 65 of 150.
Damn.
Yeah, I knew that Dad was drastically
65
underestimating because we did not have that much left. But
Wouldn't halfway be 75
I said 56. No.
of 150?
115. 115, 1-5.
Oh, got it. Yep.
Yee.
I just misheard.
Vibe.
No, all good. It took me a second to recognize what the problem was.
I was like, wait,
yeah,
could not make the numbers work.
Numbers are hard.
I was gonna say I feel like the great curse of all of my hobbies, right? Pathfinder, knitting, is I once heard somebody describe it as can you count to 10? And are you prepared for the answer to be no?
That's me
No.
in Pathfinder. There's a reason that I started doing all my Pathfinder math with a calculator.
Like,
Because I've done it wrong so many times.
yeah, like at a certain point, like The thing about knitting and Pathfinder is that you really have to be like,
At
it's
a certain
okay.
point, you have a plus 27 modifier to your attack, and it's like, I'm not dealing with this bullshit.
Yeah. Can you count to 10? Are you equipped for the answer to be no?
Yeah. And then I'm routinely rolling 6 dice for damage.
Yeah.
God, I love playing Hanako. She's badass.
Our characters are fun.
Our characters are very
There can't
fun.
be that many people who can do that kind of math in their head. I mean, there are a few.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's just very funny because I'm like, I have a math minor and I am a chemist.
Yeah, real funny.
You would think I'm one of those people, but I'm really, really, really not.
I have never claimed to be one of those people, so.
Come on.
I used to be, and then I got long COVID.
Ouch.
Yeah, no. Such is life.
Yeah.
But I was also never particularly the best at mental math, so I don't care that much.
Yeah.
I became good at mental math by sheer brute force because I had an elementary school teacher who, interesting way of teaching it. She would have us, well, first of all, she was an okay teacher. She was very rigorous, but she was not very flexible. So if a method didn't work for a student, she wouldn't really adapt. She'd just double down. But where she was strong, she was really good. But she was not flexible enough, and also she turned out to be transphobic later. So that's yeah.
Her lack of flexibility expanded to many areas.
It was not merely in her teaching methods.
Yeah. But she made us. We had a morning exercise where we would all stand up, and she would list a problem, and you'd have to solve it as quickly as possible and put your hand up. And when she called on you, if you got it right, you could sit down. And then she would escalate it to you'd stand on your chair. And the first time you got it right, you would stand on the floor. Then you got a second one right, then you could sit down. Which is one way to get people to learn mental math and whatnot. The downside is if you know the answer, but you're not fast enough, you stand there for ages while everyone else answers the problems. And you're like, I got it, but about 5 seconds after that person did. So
yeah.
Meanwhile, I
And
have a
also-
diagnosed disability that would have been like, yeah, this is never gonna work.
Yeah.
I will just stand here for the entire day because I don't know the answer and I can't get the answer because I can't use a calculator.
Yeah, well, that was the other thing was that, like, for people who didn't do very well with mental math, they were just kind of screwed, and they had to deal with the fact that at the end of the whole exercise, they'd still be standing there while the teacher gave them, like, an easy question. Because just, like, mental math was not their strong suit.
Yeah.
So, like I said, for students who were good at that sort of thing, it was a really good exercise. Unfortunately, everyone else had to deal with the consequences.
Yeah, that has some.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got some cringy public shaming elements.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in other news, I am wearing my glasses.
Yes, you are. You are looking so stylish.
Yeah.
How did the Pathfinder group put it?
Librarian energy?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's positive.
Gay librarian?
I mean, presumably.
I was gonna say, my father's experience in library school indicates that he is the only heterosexual librarian. Am I correct?
I'm remembering the half-shaved head.
Yeah, no. With the half-shaved head and these glasses, I would hope gives off gay but librarian energy.
Yeah, I know. Correct.
Yeah, you are absolutely the cool librarian who you're like, I've got a dumb question, but I know this person isn't going to judge me for it.
Yeah. That's the energy I hope to give off. It's hard to give off edgy chemist. So, cool librarian is a good second.
Rude!
What?
Emma stole my chest.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I thought you were saying that being a cool librarian a second was being rude to librarians, which, fair enough.
I was gonna say there is a librarian in the chat. Well, my dad isn't really a librarian anymore either, but you know.
I think librarians are very cool. It's just like I am a chemist. I would like to give off.
Librarians are cool.
I strive to be the edgy chemist in video games, like that. The one mortuary scientist in Of the Devil. I want her
ready?
energy. Yes.
Yep.
How
We
about
ready?
you and I run
Jonathan,
first?
we all
I'm ready.
run
All right, we're all running in together.
1, go. I don't know if that was. It worked.
It worked.
It worked.
It worked.
It mostly worked. It worked, and I'm not even gonna be mad that we're missing a person.
Yeah, no.
Because as long as the boss is here, it's fine.
We will call it good enough and move on.
Also, we haven't talked about these buff snakes yet.
Can we just take a moment to appreciate the pun boa constrictor?
I like it.
Weirdly buffed snakes are I'm willing to accept it for boa constrictor.
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of the trade-off in the whole game, right? You know,
Yeah.
is the absolute nonsense combined with just enough like cleverness to, you know,
This
Justify
is my next
Carry it.
Pathfinder character.
weirdly buffed snake.
Boa Constructor, weirdly buff snake, is a monk.
Oh heck yes! I would
Monk
absolutely
inventor.
be here for the boa constrictor.
They're a monk champion, and they're a cleric of Kotsu. They're part of a union. They're in the construction union.
Leaf, the potential to do solid snake.
Oh my god!
And you play it as the Nagaji, and you talk like this the whole time.
You would break Ellie if you did that.
Future opportunity for a one-shot character. Yee. Make him rogue.
You do that, and I'll be 3 goblins in a trench coat.
I would love to play 3 goblins in a trench coat.
TBH, if you played
3 kobolds.
Oh, 3 kobolds. 3 kobolds.
Sorry.
Kobold, yeah.
I
There
mean-
are ways you could do that.
There are ways you could do it.
If you have a familiar and an animal companion or an eidolon.
Mhm. Yeah.
I've now got the song looping in my head.
What song?
This is fine. 3 kobolds in a trench coat.
I didn't know there was.
There is a song called 3 kobolds in a trench coat.
Yes, and I have sent it to you guys before.
Oh my god. I've got to go find it. Send it
I
again.
will send it to you guys again.
Yeah.
I would like to say that I've watched it. I assume that I probably have,
Yeah, me too. I just don't remember it.
but it's escaped from my mind. Every year, you should just send it to us with the assumption that we've forgotten about it and need to be reminded of this majesty.
Hold back, you brutes. Much as I'd like to see you battered and bruised, I know when I'm beat. Go good. Tell that traitorous cow.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Got pulled back then.
Prison
Me too.
blueprints right over there.
Oops.
I
Let's get
abandon
up and
you.
move on
Oh.
before Cobra commands
I'm assuming you can take
So
on a
mean.
rando.
Meanness and violence.
Yeah.
Here, let me have a look.
What have
You
we
believe
done?
I
What
can
they
join,
do.
but I'm assuming you've got it covered.
Fritz. Hopefully I can make some
What? Just because it's the 2 big hitters standing
Yeah.
here, you think we're fine?
Dying over the lack of collision that Snake Friend has.
Me.
Put him through wall.
Oh yeah, he just melts through the pillars.
Yes, he does!
Nice hit.
Whoosh.
Hello, Taffy.
I really think this entire area was just an excuse to make an escalating number of snake puns.
Yeah.
And frankly, I have so much respect for them for that.
He-
Only way we're getting in is through the ruins of
Constantinople.
So you know Istanbul was
Oh my god!
Yeah!
Oh my god!
You got to the part!
Don't ask
Woo!
me how they got the works. I just know there's a path in the
Oh my
ruins.
God.
Troubling. I heard those ruins are
Was this the fun that you were waiting for the entire world?
Yes! I knew it was coming and I was looking forward to it!
And did not spoil.
Yeah. There's one in Imperia that I'm dying for you to get to, but I will save it. Actually,
No, I have a different song.
The entrance.
So progress.
you're welcome.
Yay.
Istanbul, Wisconsin.
Constantinople in a long time going is Constantinople. And it's
Yeah,
no, but it's just
that
the
one.
Turks.
Mm,
So I haven't
Rhythms of
like
Constantinople.
the only reason I know that song is from the Just Dance version.
Really?
Yeah. There was a quote unquote Just Dance club when I was in middle school where we would find like YouTube videos of different Just Dance songs and dance along to them.
That's fun.
And that was one of the songs we did. Yeah, it was really fun until one of my least favorite people joined the club.
Looks like this is the welcoming party. Quite
Yeah.
a bunch.
It was weird because I really didn't like her, but she was like friends with some of my friends. But like half of the friend group didn't like her, and the other half did.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was awkward. Especially because I was too nice to be like, I don't like you to her face.
Well, you don't have to do that. That's
No, I
kind
know.
of mean. You
No,
can
I'm
just-
aware.
You can just ghost her.
Not like I ever
well,
talked to her.
problem is when they're friends with your friends, it's hard to.
Yeah, no.
get-
I know.
Anyways,
Yeah. But it turns out that half the friend group were kind of assholes anyways, so
Shocked to learn this.
yeah.
Teenagers being assholes
Yeah.
unheard of.
never happens.
Well, they are ghost cats. Oh, help me remember to turn off Hazel's cat show before we go to bed tonight.
Yeah,
I forgot to turn it off last night.
and the night before that.
And then before that, it's been on most of the weekend.
In our defense, she kind of plays with it for a little bit and then wanders away.
Yeah. And Ivan's not too interested in it.
And Ivan doesn't give a shit.
Oh, cat on building in background.
Mm.
Many cats.
Cats everywhere.
Yeah.
It's like it's Constantinople or something.
We should all have put on cat pets for this.
I have a cat pet.
I have a cat pet I can put on right now.
I don't think I have a cat pet,
Dad.
or I'd have to go home and get it.
We won't do that to you.
I have a spare one if I can gift you a cat pet.
I don't think you can.
I didn't think that was me
You
either.
cannot.
Treasure cards only, which is really stupid.
Yeah. I do remember, like, when I first started playing Wizard 101, treasure cards used to actually be worth money. And that's how I got all my money, because my friend gave me a whole bunch of, like, higher level treasure cards that I sold. And then they reduced the value of treasure cards because people were doing that.
Ah.
Well, speaking for someone who constantly has to sell all their treasure cards, I'm glad they reduced the value. I can't keep breeding pets like this. It's just not sustainable.
Yeah, no, I've been on Max Gold for a couple weeks now, and I just don't care.
I'm going to continue with my quest to breed the perfect pet, but
That's fair. I don't know, I've been, like, somewhat keeping up on side quests, so that's
Fair.
my main goal. Is to play the game more than once a week. Oh, Cap is here. Hello, Cap.
hi, Cap.
Cap was getting periodic texts from me last night while we were in combat.
Well, in fairness, it was so harrowing. It was hard not to, like,
Text someone about it.
There were some highs and lows in
Yeah.
that. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like every alternating round, we were like, we're gonna win! We're gonna lose! We're gonna win!
Yup. Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Yeah. It's all over. We're so back. It's all over. We're so back.
True.
Yeah, no, it was ridiculous. Like, you had, what, 8 hit points left?
Yeah, I had 8 hit points left at the end of the session.
Yeah, and
Cap, it was 7 hours over 2 sessions.
yeah.
Yeah.
Almost 8 hours.
Yeah, no, it was almost 7 hours. It was like 6 hours 45.
No, it was almost 8 hours.
Okay. I don't know.
Because Ellie said at the end that it was like 7 hours 45.
Oh, okay.
Maybe they misspoke, but
Maybe I'm misremembering. I don't know. Probably I'm misremembering. But yeah,
Because we went 3.5 hours both times.
that's true.
So that would put us at 7
No
at least.
repentant
Yeah.
apology, no throwaway sour grapes line, just plain dumb silence.
But yeah, it was
I know the cause, but I
intense.
expected something. Let's go. Oh,
Yeah,
you
it was a
gotta
lot.
be kidding
But
me.
next time we know to take down their healer first.
It's a little unnerving. Yeah, I don't like
Well,
this.
there it
not
is.
at
We just
all.
mind
Let's
control
get it
them
over
again.
with.
We just mind control him again. It was satisfying to kick the shit out of Sutak Noir multiple times though.
You know, Sutak Noir really cannot be beaten up enough.
True. It was so funny that people were only out of the fight once we got them to Wounded 3.
Yeah.
Like, that was hilarious. Because we just kept bringing people back up.
Yeah. Dad?
Sure.
Dad, sorry, I was deleting stuff.
Well, yeah,
Didn't
you're
realize
all
you'd
good.
gone
I
on
just
without
wanted
me.
to make sure you were aware that we'd gone into the next fight.
I was not aware.
We did not wish to
I'm aware
abandon
now.
you, of course.
He...
I see how it is.
Yeah.
Just run off. You don't think about your old dad.
I mean, we went off from Emma all the time, too.
I was gonna say, you guys leave me way more than I
Yeah, well,
leave
yeah,
you.
there is that. Yeah, that's fair.
Was gonna say, I'm voluntarily spending my Sunday night
Once
hanging out
again,
with my
my
dad.
guilt trip
I
has
think you
failed.
should be pleased.
That's true. We are dragging Charles along to our friend hangout.
Yeah.
I don't know, the
I learned
vibe
lots.
of switching from having Katie in the group to having Rachel in the group really changed it from being a mostly your family thing to it being a friend thing with your dad.
Yeah. My dad
I know.
counts as a
that's-
friend.
it's
Your dad is a
weird.
friend. Like, I always go, I'm gonna call our friends now.
Yeah, you did say that today, at least.
Yeah.
You usually do, and I always sort of turtle to myself. I'm like, on one hand, I know exactly what you mean. On the other hand, sort of hilarious that my dad is friends with you.
Yeah. Or I go, I'm gonna call the bitches now. That's the other way.
That is the other one.
I refer to you guys as.
Assigned
Oh.
bitches by
We
Pat.
have
By
been
Wizard
hydrated
Street.
and postured. If anyone would like to join me.
Oh yeah, I should do both of those things actually. Ugh.
Finally, the Emperor
Yes.
Mm.
Really
A haunted meow.
meow. Now I see why you guys keep quiet. The silence was better than that. Wizard, best wipe the floor with this guy.
I'm gonna double check and see if this guy has cheats.
Fair.
Doesn't look like it.
That's good.
Although I have misled us before, so.
Fair.
Could happen. Could happen. Have you guys all finished the Pac-Man fight, by the way?
No, that's the one that killed me earlier today.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I got through it, but it was a little. Well,
Ready?
Yeah.
yeah. There was a thing where earlier today Leaf was like, yeah, I died, and I was like, I crushed it. I was like, okay, that's a lie. I survived and I beat them, but crushed it might be exaggerating.
Okay, are we gonna run in together?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, that is the plan.
3, 2, 1, go.
Sam is like Pac-Man fight. Oh my god, did we get him? Yeah, we got him.
Yes, we did.
yeah, we did.
It is literally a side quest where you are going through a maze, picking up quote health orbs or whatever.
You play a game of Pac-Man.
You play a game of Pac-Man and then you fight ghosts.
Mhm.
But they're like 4 boss monsters.
Yes,
Yes.
and they have.
Yeah, and they have names. Kind of like the Pac-Man
Yeah,
They do.
ghosts,
They do.
don't
I think they are named after the Pac-Man ghosts.
Yeah. So.
We do respect Wizard 101's commitment to the bit, of course, but it's kind of a horrible fight. So
No, yeah, it's a bad fight. I'm probably gonna call Gondor for aid at some point.
is my dad Gondor now?
I mean, anyone in this call could be Gondor. Or
Cool.
Gondor calls for aid, they call the Rohirrim or something.
Yeah. Gondor does call the Rohirrim.
I knew something.
You did. You got it right. I'm so proud of you.
I know.
I feel like we need the context. I haven't seen the Lord of the Rings movies since Emma made me watch them in college, and I remember jack shit about them.
And they have not read the books.
I have read some of the books when I was in 5th grade.
To my eternal shame.
I read like the first half of the first book,
Mm-hmm.
and then I stopped.
Yes.
And then I read the second half of the first book and the first half of the second book, and I was like, "Fuck this shit! I'm not reading this anymore."
I mean,
and then I read The Hobbit, and I liked The Hobbit.
That I like The Hobbit more than I like Lord of the Rings. My problem with Lord of the Rings, I like Lord of the Rings, and I think it's an interesting book. Frodo is so depressed for the entire thing that he starts to annoy me after a while.
That's
and on
fair.
one hand, I fully understand why he is the way he is and why it makes narrative sense and why it's important for the plot. But on the other hand, I'm like, stop whining and man up, dude.
True. Caps is, I mean, technically there
kind of my
is the
issue.
possibility that Rohan could call Gondor for aid, yeah?
Yeah.
So.
True. I have kind of the same thing. It's not so much that I think like man up. It's really painful to watch once it really starts to eat away at him.
Yeah.
So about the time that they start traveling with Gollum is when, if I'm watching the movies, I will typically like go do something else during that part, or only have to pay attention.
Yeah.
I multitask.
True.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you where it's just he's suffering so much, and
yeah,
I feel like part of the issue is that on one hand, Frodo is suffering from a much heavier burden than anyone else is.
Mhm.
But he does not benefit from comparison because everyone else in the book is proving to be like pretty badass under pressure, actually.
Yep.
Like a lot of the best scenes from the other characters come out just as Frodo is really collapsing.
Yep.
Which is a really great contrast, actually, narratively speaking. Right? There's a lot of really great things about the book, but it does not necessarily make it easier to watch Frodo.
Yeah.
Or read Frodo as a character. I don't know. Rachel can agree with me or disagree, I guess. And Dad. All the people who actually read this.
It's been a while since I've read it. And I think when I read it, I was also speeding through it at the time.
Yeah, fair.
So it is a little bit of a blur. But yeah, I think it's one of those things where it's like you respect it, but it's hard to enjoy. So you do it the one time, like you read it through the one time or you watch it through the one time and you're like, okay, I experienced it. Like I sat through it is maybe a little harsh, but like I immersed myself fully one time and I got the experience.
Yeah.
And now going forward, I can do the fun bits.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel.
Cap says that he has tried to read the book several times, but most of them ended when he realizes the prologue didn't end with concerning hobbits. I don't know what that means, but okay.
Yeah, Tolkien has a slight tendency to be a titch long-winded.
Yeah.
I will be honest. One thing that I really liked more in the books than I did in the movies is the extended like prologue and setup and how long it takes for them to leave the Shire. I actually really enjoyed that.
No, I actually totally agree with you. I think the build-up is really... I really like the world building. I think it's a lot of fun. And I think it does a good job of setting the narrative pace for the whole series because, like... one thing that I have heard that I think is actually really true is that you should have your opening be setting the pace for the narrative, right? If you're writing like a fast-paced opening, you should expect a fast-paced book, right? That's the expectation you're setting. And so one of the things that Tolkien is doing is saying, okay, yeah, there shit is happening, but you shouldn't expect to get all of your answers quickly. Like, this is gonna take a while, man. We're going all the way to Mordor with this.
Yeah. I don't know. I remember my main issue with Lord of the Rings, besides the fact that I couldn't finish them, was I have issues with books that put songs in books, but like don't give you sheet music.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
I just read them like poetry, so
Yeah, that's fair.
I will say that if that
I understand why you would have that issue,
Yeah.
but one of the things I loved was the songs.
That's fair.
there are some good ones in there. I have very mixed feelings about the songs because there are some where I'm like, oh, that one's cute, and there are some where I'm like, skipping this to moving on.
Yeah. I don't know. I think for me, the lyrics are important for music, but for me, a song is much more about how it sounds and how it feels than what you're saying. And when you only get what you're saying,
well, they're all set
losing
to
a lot.
famous folk tunes in English.
I didn't know that.
Well, of course you didn't.
Oh, I didn't know that. I just knew that there's a shit ton of I don't know if they've used the famous tunes or if they've come up with their own, but there's a number of bands that have like come up with their own versions of this.
Yeah, I was gonna say the way you handle this is you sit between my mother and father while you're reading, and they fill in all of the pieces of cultural history on 19th and 20th century Britain that you didn't know, to really give you a deep understanding of the text because they're history nerds.
No offense, Charles, but I think I'm good.
You don't want to hear about his knowledge of 19th century.
I don't need two people
over.
hyperfixating on me while I'm trying to read a book that I can barely understand.
What?
I don't need two separate people hyperfixating.
No.
at
Generally,
me.
you ask and they provide information.
This is true.
It's more like a resource.
Okay.
You're like, I don't know what the fuck's going on, and mom's like, oh no, that's about
Yeah. The to comment on the pacing thing,
Yeah.
I agree. It's partly a pacing thing. It also really sets up the stakes.
It does.
And it lets you long for Shire in the same way that Sam and Frodo and all the hobbits are long for the Shire. Like you have just enough time, like, wow, this place, yeah, I'm sure there's like, it's really gossipy and, people judgmental, but, all in all, it's the level of like, when you're judging your neighbors based on, how well they threw a party or, what, desserts they had for tea.
It's low stakes.
It really, it really shows you how protected they are. And it just, as things get worse and worse and you get further from home, you can really long for the good old days along with all the main characters.
Yeah. Yeah, you feel for them.
Also, I just noticed that these guys are boa restrictors.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, back to Lord of the Rings talk.
No, you're good. I 100% agree with Rachel. I think that's a really good point. Especially as, as Frodo sort of loses the ability to even recall that, and all the other hobbits are longing for it. And you remember it, but Frodo really can't anymore because the ring is stopping him. Like, it really does emphasize that part of it even more. Because...
Yeah. Which, I would say, Sam is a character you really grow to appreciate the more you grow up. I think it's hard to realize what kind of person he is when you're young.
Yeah. Sam,
I think as a kid, I actually found it kind of annoying.
That's fair. I didn't have that experience, but also I ended up, so for context here, my 5th grade teacher read us The Lord of the Rings as like over the course of the year. And that's the way I first experienced Lord of the Rings, which I actually think Tolkien would have loved. Because it was read aloud to us, and she did all the voices and she sang all the songs, and she would put up the action figures for each character that appeared as they appeared in the story.
That is cute.
It was so cool. It was the coolest. I thought it was really cool at the time because I'd already read The Hobbit and I was really excited to read Lord of the Rings. But
sorry, Sam brings up his big fanness of Sam because of his built-in reason.
What?
He likes Sam because his name is Sam.
Fair
Oh
enough.
yes, obviously. And so that paired with my mom really liking Sam, I felt like I had people to kind of explain his narrative role. And so I knew going in, Sam is sort of the Frodo's rock throughout the story.
He's
And
his
that-
boyfriend.
His boyfriend, exactly. And that made me appreciate him as a character more, because I kind of knew what his job was. If that makes sense.
I mean, yeah, Frodo
I
wouldn't
think
have been
for
able to
me,
get rid
what
of the ring if it wasn't for Sam.
Yeah.
It was. To be fair, I didn't find him annoying enough that I didn't want him in the story. It just, when the things are a slog, his presence made it worse in a way.
That's fair.
Because he keeps, and maybe it feels, you're feeling the futility of like, he's trying to reach out to Frodo, and Frodo is kind of beyond him at this point.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, that's fair.
So watching him try, and partly because of Gollum's efforts, just makes things worse. Like, you get a, so I don't remember quite what it was that annoyed me. I just remember
No,
he was not my favorite character.
that's
But
so
then you
fair.
grow up, like, and he has the most relatable dreams, and he's got he's so fucking understandable of like, yeah,
Wait a minute.
you have the people you care about, and you have the things in life that you want, and no, I don't need a giant garden the size of a mansion. That would be way too much work. I don't need a whole, shopping center size of craft supplies. That's too many things. That takes up too much space.
Yeah. Well, and I also think that like that for sure, and even more than that, I feel like Sam in a lot of ways. I think we'd all like to believe that we would rise to the occasion the way Sam does, right? Like he doesn't even really choose to be there, but he, once he's committed, he is committed, and he like makes or breaks it in the end. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, he
doesn't
sticks
turn
around,
back, he
unlike
doesn't-
Merry and Pippin.
yeah, he doesn't bail out. He is just ride or die.
Yeah.
And I
charging off like that was just cool.
Is now a good place to stop?
Yeah, probably.
yeah, probably.
I'm not too good at following orders.
I love this discussion, but it's getting
No,
a little
you're
late.
so good. I've been known to get distracted talking about Lord of the Rings.
I'm aware.
Just occasionally, it
I
comes
do.
up.
Like you said, I do absolutely agree. Like, I totally wish. Oh, cactus. I think. Yeah, I think all of us, to some extent, really dream of having the fortitude and that Sam does.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna
Well,
wrap
and
the stream here then.
It's the kind of quiet heroism I at least can like I'm never going to be like super heroic, but I can at least imagine being like steady enough to do that, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's a more
Yeah.
reasonable heroism, question mark, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like none of us, we're not going to be Aragorn, but maybe we can be
No.
hobbits.
Okay, I'm gonna leave the voice call now. It was good talking to you guys.
Yeah.
Bye. See some of you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Okay. And I already checked none of my friends are live, so I'm just gonna head out for now. I might be live on Wednesday. We'll see. Thanks for stopping by. Bye.